Muscagni. I'm a clinical psychologist. I'm an admitted advocate of the High Court. I'm a trained homicide investigator by the Los Angeles Sheriff's Department, and I'm also currently a professor at the Department of Forensic Medicine at Wits University. But for 14 and a half years, I was the head of the South African Police Services Profiling Unit, known as the Investigative Psychology Section. And during that time, I worked on a wide range of very strange and unusual crimes, and a lot of them, though, were intimate partner murders. So I've put together a CPD-accredited workshop called Psychological Defenses in Intimate Partner Murder Trials. And in this workshop, we'll start off by looking at intimate partner murder as a concept, what happens, who's committing it, but specifically focused on the South African context. Then we'll also look at legal issues like criminal capacity. What does it mean? How do you assess criminal capacity? How does that differ from competency to stand trial? And we'll also then look at the legal issue of diminished capacity and what role do psychologists and other mental health experts play in determining all three of these. And then we'll spend the majority of the day looking at 4 different case studies, each with a different angle. Firstly, we'll look at the Oscar Pistorius murder trial, where he shot Reeva Steenkamp, where the issue of generalized anxiety disorder was raised and how that influenced the trial then forward and how did the observation process take place. Then we'll look at State versus Mariska du Plessis. She was convicted for murdering her husband with a shotgun, and during that trial, the issue of battered woman syndrome was raised by the defense, and how was that dealt with during the trial. We'll also look at State versus Mamachale. He was a serving member of the South African National Defence Force. He goes to the base one day, books out an assault rifle, and goes to the guest house where his partner stayed, where he ends up shooting her. And during that trial, the issue of non-pathological criminal incapacity was raised by the defense. And finally, we'll look at the case of State versus Gerard Janse van Vuuren, who early one morning in about 2011 was seen chasing after his girlfriend in 4 ways at the complex where she stayed, and he stabs her 14 times in front of a whole bunch of witnesses and then cuts his own throat. And during his trial, he raised the defense of intermittent explosive disorder as an explanation for his crime. So if this is interesting to you, join me for the CPD accredited workshop.